The world of artificial intelligence is used to big announcements from giants like Google or OpenAI. But in early 2025, a small Chinese startup, DeepSeek, released a new AI model that shocked everyone. DeepSeek's model performed as well as, or even better than, the top American models. The world was stunned. How did a little-known company outpace the tech titans? This DeepSeek surprise proved that the future of AI isn't just about money or hardware. For months, the story was that China was falling behind due to chip restrictions. DeepSeek flipped that narrative, showing that smart engineering could rival brute force. The announcement was quiet, no flashy event, just results and open access to DeepSeek v3. Researchers worldwide tested it, and the results were undeniable. DeepSeek v3 excelled at coding, reasoning, and language. It was a giant leap for Chinese AI, marking a new era where innovation could come from anywhere. 6 months later, the shock has turned into a global re-evaluation. DeepSeek's achievement became a psychological turning point, boosting China's tech confidence and forcing the world to take notice. The industry began to ask, is AI about spending the most or being the smartest? DeepSeek's answer was clear: ingenuity can beat resources. The rules of the game had changed and a new player had arrived. The DeepSeek moment started a new conversation about how to build powerful AI. It inspired a wave of activity, innovation, and respect for China's AI capabilities. The industry is still learning from DeepSeek's bold move. Who is DeepSeek? Founded in 2023, this young Chinese startup has deep roots in the country's tech scene. Its CEO, Yuan Jiamin, came from a top quantitative trading firm, where efficiency and smart algorithms matter more than raw power. This mindset shaped DeepSeek from day one. DeepSeek's V3 model stunned the world by matching the performance of models like GPT-4 and Claude 3, despite a fraction of the resources. They proved you don't need to be a tech giant to build world-class AI. Their open-source approach set them apart. They released a powerful version of their model for free, inviting global collaboration. This move built a worldwide community around DeepSeek's technology, accelerating improvement through shared feedback and ideas. Unlike some Western companies, DeepSeek embraced openness, fueling rapid progress. The team behind DeepSeek is a group of dedicated researchers and engineers from top universities and tech firms in China. They focused on fundamental research and new, efficient solutions, not just copying others. Their success is a testament to China's deep pool of tech talent. DeepSeek's story is about more than one company. It's about the rise of a new, innovative force in global AI. Their journey inspired startups everywhere to believe in the power of smart engineering. DeepSeek's open, collaborative spirit is now reshaping China's entire tech ecosystem. The world is watching and learning. DeepSeek's breakthrough wasn't magic, it was engineering genius. With limited access to advanced AI chips, many doubted China could compete. DeepSeek proved them wrong by focusing on efficiency, not just power. Their secret weapon mixture of experts, MOE. Instead of using the whole brain for every task, MOE activates only the best experts for each question, saving time and resources. This let DeepSeek train a huge, powerful model on less powerful hardware. They also obsessed over data quality, curating a high-quality dataset instead of just scraping the noisy internet. This focus made their model especially strong at programming and reasoning. DeepSeek optimized everything, from custom software to linking thousands of modest chips into a supercomputer. Their approach was like cooking a gourmet meal on a simple stove, skill and creativity over fancy tools. By perfecting efficiency, DeepSeek overcame hardware limits and built something world-class. Their methods are now studied by engineers everywhere. DeepSeek's success shows that smart design can rival brute force. The company's technical innovations are now influencing the global AI community. They've set a new standard for doing more with less. DeepSeek's story is proof that constraints can drive creativity. The world is taking notes. DeepSeek's breakthrough changed how the AI world thinks about building models. Before, the mantra was, bigger is better. Only the richest companies could compete. DeepSeek showed that brains can beat brute force. Suddenly, startups and university labs saw a path to compete without billions in funding. The focus shifted from scaling up to scaling smart. The DeepSeek Effect sparked a wave of research into efficient architectures and better data curation. Companies now invest in smarter software, not just more hardware. This shift is making AI more accessible, sustainable, and democratic. Venture capitalists are backing teams with clever ideas, not just deep pockets. The playing field is leveling and innovation is coming from unexpected places. The AI race is now about ingenuity as much as scale. DeepSeek proved a good idea can outshine a mountain of cash. The industry will never be the same. 6 months after DeepSeek's V3 launch, China's AI industry is buzzing. DeepSeek's success shattered fears that chip restrictions would cripple Chinese AI. It sparked a surge of new models and startups, all chasing efficiency and open-source collaboration. Tech giants like Alibaba, Baidu, and Tencent accelerated their AI efforts, while new startups emerged, inspired by DeepSeek. Competition within China is fierce, driving rapid progress and sharpening skills. Open-source collaboration has become the norm, a major cultural shift for Chinese tech. Companies now share models and code, attracting talent and speeding up innovation. China is building a vibrant open-source AI ecosystem rivaling the West. The government responded with increased funding and policies to support domestic AI development. Public computing platforms now give startups and universities access to vital resources. This mix of private dynamism and government support is fueling China's AI boom. The DeepSeek Effect has transformed China's tech landscape. The world is watching China's next move. China's AI boom is thrilling, but not without challenges. Strict government regulation and censorship shape every model, limiting openness and global appeal. This can lead to biased or incomplete answers, especially on sensitive topics. Developers must build complex filters to comply, diverting resources from core innovation. User privacy is another concern. China's data laws differ from the West, raising trust issues at home and abroad. Building global trust will be a major hurdle for Chinese AI companies. Technical limits remain. China still lacks access to the most advanced chips. Domestic chip development is underway, but it will take time. For now, Chinese companies must keep innovating to stay competitive. Meanwhile, American firms continue to push AI's boundaries with massive investments. The race is far from over. China must balance innovation, regulation, and hardware challenges. The next phase will test China's ability to sustain its momentum. The AI race is a clash of two titans, the US and China, each with a unique approach. The US relies on vast resources, advanced chips, and a drive for record-breaking performance, overwhelming might. China, facing hardware limits, has mastered the hustle, efficiency, clever algorithms, and rapid iteration. Chinese companies aim for practical, scalable models, not just the biggest. Intense internal competition and open-source collaboration fuel China's rapid progress. The US government funds research, but private companies lead the charge. In China, the government sets priorities, funds projects, and coordinates national efforts, a whole-of-nation approach. The US excels at breakthroughs but at high cost. China's agility makes AI more accessible. Each system has strengths and weaknesses. China risks falling behind if breakthroughs demand hardware it can't access. The global AI race is about more than technology. It's a contest between two innovation systems. The outcome will shape the future of AI worldwide. The world is watching this high-stakes rivalry unfold. Can China overtake the US in AI? 6 months after DeepSeek, the answer is complex. DeepSeek proved China can lead in efficiency and open-source innovation, narrowing the gap. But the AI race is a marathon, not a sprint. China excels in applications and engineering but still lags in fundamental research and advanced chip design. The US leads in semiconductors and top research labs. The outcome depends on innovation speed, global collaboration, and solving the hardware challenge. We may see two parallel AI ecosystems, one US-centered, one China-centered. Each will have its own strengths, platforms, and rules. Companies and countries may have to choose sides or work with both. The competition will drive faster innovation, benefiting everyone. The next few years will define the global AI landscape. DeepSeek's story is more than a startup success. It's a new chapter in global AI. It proved world-class innovation can come from anywhere, not just Silicon Valley. DeepSeek shattered the myth that only money and hardware matter in AI. The DeepSeek Effect has inspired a new generation of innovators in China and beyond. China's open-source AI ecosystem is growing at breakneck speed, forcing the world to reconsider its role. The US-China rivalry is now a marathon, not a sprint, pushing both sides to new heights. Challenges remain: censorship, privacy, and hardware, but the landscape is forever changed. DeepSeek reminds us that big ideas can change the world, and constraints can fuel creativity. The future of AI will be written by many countries, not just one. The shot heard around the AI world was just the beginning. The most exciting chapters are still ahead. The global AI story is now more unpredictable and more inspiring than ever. The world is watching and the race is on.